What up, fellas? Flux here. Gonna be playing some Headquarters today on one of the new maps, Fuel. Loadout today is gonna be Scar H, Red Dot. Secondary is gonna be Magnum Akimbo. Equipment's going to be Claymore. Specials are going to be Stuns. Perks are going to be Scavenger, Stopping Power, Ninja, All Pro. Kill streak's going to be 357, UAV, Predator, Harrier. Nothing too important really, but just a formality to get out of the way. What I really want to talk about today is this map. Obviously, I mean, you're gonna be paying 15 bucks to play it. You might as well hear a little bit about it. This map's fucking huge. Just gonna go ahead and start out with that. A lot of people typically don't like a large size in maps just because it does have the ability to get super boring. Kind of like how Derail is. You know, it just has its slow points, and Overgrown does the same thing at times. But this map, I don't know why, I've never really caught a very slow point playing it. I've always been pretty engaged, always found something, you know, something going on. But maybe that's just because I've been getting really good game modes playing it. I don't know. But playing the Resurgence playlist kind of sucks, and the fact that you don't get to pick the game mode. But you know, what can you do? I just really wanted to try these out and whatnot, and get you guys some videos to, you know, if you're one of those guys who's on the fence about actually buying this, maybe it'll give you a reason to buy it. Maybe it'll be the thing that tells you not to buy it. You know. Either way, I hope it helps you make a decision. I mean, it's definitely not something that's very cheap to buy. I mean, $15 on something that's imaginary is it's kind of steep, but I don't know. I'm enjoying these maps a lot more than compared to like the Stimulus. The Stimulus pack wasn't bad. They felt kind of like the same old thing over again. They felt very used, very, very, I don't know. Just it felt like the same idea, just given to you in a different package. I mean, you can give me something in one box and put it in another box, it's still the same thing, right? But that's kind of how it felt to me. But these maps actually feel like they did some thinking. They did a little bit of listening, maybe even. I don't know. I'm sure these were already made before this game even shipped, but who knows? Like I said, this is a huge ass map, and it definitely lives up to that. The one gripe I kind of have about that, calling it a huge map, is the fact that half of the map isn't really used very much. I mean, there's the building side to it, where there's like 3 main buildings, and they're all kind of together, and it's where the majority of the action is going to take place, and you're gonna see it a lot. I mean, that's pretty much where you're gonna hang out, unless you're playing something like Headquarters that forces you to go out to this field. And out here, nothing really happens unless, like I just said, you're playing Headquarters. There's no reason to go out here. There's not a lot of cover. There's not a lot of sneaky spots to chill out. I mean, there's nothing here. So, I mean, it's a huge map, but half of it's not even going to get used. I mean, it seems like kind of a waste, but, you know, what can you do? The huge space does play into this map's favor to me, because I'm a person who likes to communicate a lot and likes the idea of tactical maneuvering, and I don't think I really need to explain that too much, but the fact that there is a lot more space allows you to get from one end of the map to the other very easily, not too much resistance. You have the ability to run into people along the way, of course, but you know, you don't really have to deal with them too much. Some other things is, you know, the fact that that majority of the action is going to take place near buildings. You would think that those buildings would be really like a camper haven. Really, you won't see too much camping here. I mean, you'll see camping in this particular game mode because that's the game mode. The game mode is, you know, capture the base, camp, get your free kills, get your air support in the air, keep the base, and win a quick game like you're going to see right here. I think this is a flawless game in terms of score, not in terms of my KDR, but I mean, I think we get a 200-0 win here, and I think it was short, and it's probably why, I'm pretty sure that's why I picked it for you guys to see. Had some other decent games on Fuel, had some decent search and destroy games, but they weren't too thrilling. Just, I don't know. This doesn't seem like a very good map for search and destroy, but well, it's a really good map for Headquarters. It's probably one of the few times I've actually played Headquarters in the last, Christ, since Call of Duty 4, since, you know, the first one came out. I think it's the first time in probably 3-4 years that I've had fun actually playing Headquarters. It's not a preferred game mode. It's not too great of a game mode to me, really. But you know, whatever. I really don't have too many gripes with this map overall. I do think it's a good map. I don't think it's a great map just because of the fact that, you know, they brag that it's a huge map, but they don't really use half of it. So, you know, I don't know. It's a good map, they just need to cut off the field pretty much. There's no point in having it, but you know, that's my 2 cents. Hope you guys enjoyed this. My name's Flux. Peace.